Hello everyone, my name is Aarey and you are watching HW News. Right now, you can see here, we are at picnic point in Aarey, where protesters have taken to street. Sundays for Aarey is the initiative under which protesters are gathering here and protesting the decision of Maharashtra government to reverse the decision of the previous government to stop the metro car shed work in Aarey. Now the metro car shed is supposed to happen in Aarey itself. The protesters, however, are saying that Kanjurmarg is the viable option, but the government wants to cut down trees in Aarey, and that is not viable for the environment of Mumbai. And that is why protesters are protesting here. My colleague Shashank is also with me, so let us go and talk to some of the protesters and understand their point of view. The government has been saying that these protesters are not real protesters. In fact, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde was the one who reversed the order, but Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis had also said that these protesters are not real protesters, they are not real activists, and they are motivated. Some people from the BJP, including Kirit Somaiya, has also said that the Aarey protest is receiving foreign funds. So let us go to people and ask them what do they think about this and how long they will continue to protest here. How long have you been attending protests here?
I am associated with the movement for more than 7 years. I am one of the petitioners also in Supreme Court, and I have been coming here since 2015.
Okay. So ma'am, this Save Aarey protest, the government says it is a hindrance in the development and the protesters here are not real environmental activists.
This is absolutely wrong, and I would say that our Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister can come on the ground to meet people. They will come to know that they are not politicians, neither sponsors, they are honest people. So, honest citizens. We are very, very worried about what is happening in the city. We need rains for our drinking water, but whenever it rains, now city gets flooded. Earlier it used to get flooded once in a year during monsoon. Now it gets flooded multiple times, and people are losing lives. Yeah, in little bit rain also now waterlogging becomes so bad that people have lost lives even in 2018-19. Yeah, it was not cloudburst like 2005 26 July. This area of the car depot is the catchment area of Mithi River. It is the upstream area of Mithi River. If this area gets destroyed, more rainwater will get discharged in the river, which will further create flooding in the downstream areas. And this is why this area has to be protected. These forest areas absorb water and stops flooding. This is very minimum, and we Mumbaikar also need to understand that all our drinking area comes from lakes which are located in the forest areas outskirts Mumbai. In the rural areas of MMR, only 2 lakes that are still supplying water to us are Bihar Lake and Tulsi Lake, which are in Sanjay Gandhi National Park and in the border area of Aarey. And this is why Aarey is so important. Also, people should notice that whenever it rains heavily, Borivali side gets flooded because there is no buffer zone there. In this side, we have Aarey, which soaks rainwater that flows down the hills of Sanjay Gandhi National Park, and that is why Goregaon Andheri doesn't get so badly flooded.
Ma'am, but the government says that 27% of development work has already happened, and if it is shifted to Kanjurmarg, it will also increase the cost.
Last year, Municipal Commissioner Mr. Iqbal Chahal had given a statement in the newspaper that Kolaba, Nariman Point, Mantralaya area will go underwater by 2050. This metro car depot is built at a cost of 27,000 crores. Probably it has further increased. And in abroad, these metro projects are running for 100 years. Here we are building metro projects which will go underwater in another probably 20-25 years. So Metro Route 3 is starting from Mantralaya, Kolaba side, and our municipal commissioner says that Madurai Kolaba will go underwater. So probably commuters will do scuba diving to enter the station and take a train. Metro train passing under a river and sea is something else, and a station getting submerged in water is a different thing. Citizens need to understand that. And again, I will say that let this government now not come up with any kind of false statements with respect to cost. No details have been provided, only some percentage, some numbers are thrown in front of us, like how it is said is that metro route 3 will take off this many cars and reduce carbon footprint. But to run metro, a lot of carbon footprint is created because a lot of power will be consumed. Entire metro is underground and hence it will be air conditioned. Every operational thing requires a creation of carbon footprint. A forest not only absorbs carbon but it also produces oxygen. Metro can never produce oxygen, and hence let us be more logical, and instead of destroying this particular area, there is area in Kalina, BKC, which was discussed in the detailed project report of Metro Line 3 itself, where they falsely had stated that the land size is small, but land size is of 30 hectares, and there is an option in Kanjurmarg, so there are enough options in.
Ma'am, one last question. Last time when the protest happened, police had charged a lot of people under IPC sections, different IPC sections. What do you think, how long this protest will go?
Yeah, IPC and CRPC both, but again people are back on the ground. People who got arrested, those citizens have also come on the ground, and that says that citizens understand that instead of getting intimidated, it is important that we stand on the ground to protect our homes and lives. It is as simple as that.
I'm here today because I'm the supporter of Right to Recall Party. I'm the member of Right to Recall Party. We have proposed that if government does any act or passes any law, people should have a power to repeal it. Because suppose this Aarey cause, save Aarey cause. Suppose 1 crore Mumbaikars are supporting it. Total, I guess the 2 crore Mumbai. Their population is 2 crore. More than 50% are supporting it. But whole 1 crore people can't come for this protest. So there should be a procedure that sitting in their homes they could protest. So we from Right to Recall Party have drafted a law named PCP, proposed law. In that law, any citizen, anybody can give an application to the Talaki office, and that application could be like public in the CM's website for suppose Mumbai district. So every Mumbaiker could see this application and could register his yes or no, his opinion. And the government, if more than 50% of the people says that bhai humko Aarey chahiye, Aarey should be saved, then government would be pressurized to declare Aarey as a forest and cancel this project. So unless and until there is no such procedure, not only in Mumbai, forest would be like deforestation would happen all over India.
But the government says that those who are protesting here are not real activists and they don't even travel by local trains, because there are so many deaths happening because of local trains, and that is why they are proposing metro car shed free here.
Yeah. So we are 100% pro development, But the thing is that in the name of development, they are encouraging the forest, because those empty plots are being encroached or are being hoarded by the elites, by the you can say top leaders or top elite men of Mumbai. So we have proposed another law named empty land tax. In that law, and above a limit, about the limit, the owner of the land or the property have to pay 1% of tax of the market value. So this way, jitne bhi khali zameen hai, how many, like you can see in the Vikroli, I would not name this thing. There could be a case against me, but there are many such plots in Mumbai and all over. Though they have to they would be forced to get that land in the market, to sell it or rent it. So this way there won't be any need to encroach the forest. And for the government, this is for private land. We have drafted this, so you can see this. This is a transparent complaint. This is the law draft for transparent complaint filing procedure. CM or PM have to gazette it. And we are raising a mass movement all over India for this law. These are the permanent solution to save not just Aarey but forest across the whole over India.
The government says and the pro metro car shed people say that there is Royal Palm here, there is Film City here, but protesters never talk about it.
Yeah, you're correct. But that's why we are saying that there should be a procedure in which people should participate. People should have a legal opinion. Like legal opinion gathering procedure should be there, and that procedure is called TCB. We demand that, whether be it Royal Palms or anything, and not only the environmental issues. There are thousands of issues every people is facing, like corruption, poverty, education, falling education, and medical this thing. The common man doesn't have the time to protest every time. They don't have like endless time. The time is a limit. So there must be a legal procedure for protest, and the procedure should be such that they won't like have to like go for a protest or something like that. 24/7 we are like proposing a procedure which is 24/7 and 24/7 procedure for protest, and that can be illegally verified on the CM's website.
From elderly to young, everybody is here to protest for Aarey. Ma'am, ma'am, tell me how long you have been associated with this Aarey protest.
Since it started now.
Okay, and what do you think? The government says that development is necessary and Metro Car Shed 3 is important for Mumbai, whereas protesters are saying protesters are hindering the development.
No, this is absolutely false. We are not anti-metro and we are not anti-metro car shed. We are just anti-metro car shed in Aarey, because there is an alternative and feasible solution which the government is with the fake news and all is not letting out in the public. There is a plan that is in place and is feasible, and even the MMRDA and MMRCL expert committees have said that it can be done, and they have recommended that the shed be made in Kanjur. But because of whatever political reasons, the party in power, that is the BJP, is stopping it from happening. Okay, we need to know why.
Ma'am, I would like to ask you, the government says that environmentalists protesting here are not real activists. What do you have to say about it?
No. We are surely real. We love Aarey. We love the trees. We are not against anything. We are not against the development. We are not against Mr. Fadnavis. We are not against Mr. Shinde. We are only saying that please protect the environment, because without environment, nothing is there. Without the trees, nothing is there. Where will you live if there is no environment? If there are no trees? We are only telling to shift the car shed to Kanjurmarg so that the Aarey is safe. That's all we say.
Alright. Pro metro car shed people are saying that people are dying in the local trains, and those who are protesting here never travel by local trains.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I am a college student. I think I need development more than anyone while traveling to college. But at the same time, there should be sustainable development. But now the government does not have to question us, because it's their job to, find solutions and plans as to how sustainable development can be done.
The reason that the delay was happening. The reason the delay was happening was that the Salt Commission was stopping the car shed from coming to Kanjur. There was a plan in place and the order was given for it to come to Kanjur. Why was it stopped by the Salt Commission, and who is giving orders to the Salt Commission? It is the center. Correct. Okay.
Is it your first protest?
I did come last Sunday, and the fact that we are getting more questions from the government than answers that we require is very ironical in nature. We have not got a single answer from the government since the past years, since this debacle has happened, but we are being questioned about our activism and whatever we have been doing.
It doesn't matter what labels you give us. Okay, answer the relevant questions so that the facts come out. It doesn't matter what we are called. Oh, how does that matter at all?
How long do you plan to continue to protest?
As long as it takes.
The decision
As
is
long as
reversed.
it takes.
We don't want 2,000 trees to be cut at all. It will destroy the environment.
Okay, so why have you joined this protest?
So I'm from Kolaba, but still I feel as a Mumbaiker it is my duty to help protect Mumbai's green spaces, especially forests. And Aarey is a forest no matter whatever anyone says, because there is enough of proof and evidence that suggests that there is a huge amount of biodiversity. More than 9 leopards live in Aarey also. So I feel it is very important to do my part to help protect Aarey.
Well, but the government says that it is hindering the development. The protests are hindering the development, and this is a small part of of Aarey that they want?
Development is essential, yes, but sustainable development is very important. That's how development should take place. Development should not take place at the cost of locals' livelihoods and the lives of animals, especially endangered species. And Aarey is just one site. Instead of Aarey, why can't they shift it to Kanjurmarg? What is the issue with that?
The government says that those who are protesting against the metro car shed are not the people who travel by local trains. What do you have to say about that?
I came here by local train and I do travel by local train. So yes, I do take the local train. But I am always up for public transportation, be it auto, taxi or train. And I think it's important that we should stick to local trains. Yes, metro is important for some, but then again you have other projects like Coastal Road going on. Enough of development is taking place. Finish one project first, then move on to the next. But in terms of Aarey, Kanjurmarg is the best place because it doesn't harm many locals' livelihoods and it doesn't harm a lot of biodiversity also.
Last time when the protest happened, a lot of people were charged with several IPC sections. Don't you get scared to protest?
No, this is my first protest. I am a bit scared, but it's fine. I mean, I'm doing what I can to protect Aarey.